Well, good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today, of the Rhino, we're looking at beer! Yeah! Woohoo! Got a little worked up there. Anyway, today's beer is from United Dutch Breweries in the Netherlands, in Noord-Brabant. Well, Breda Noord-Brabant, Netherlands. This is a Belgian double from Monastere Brewing Company. So it's a Belgian double. We're looking at 6.4% alcohol. 1 second, apparently the cat's locked in the bedroom. 6.4% alcohol by volume. Yeah, you can't get upstairs with the dogs. The door's closed. So the dogs don't come down here. It's not that the dogs aren't allowed down here. Just the staircase is a little too angled for their hips. They're all very large, they're all giant breed dogs, and they don't need to come up and down this staircase all the time. Yeah. Traditional Golden Abbey brew, but a double's not. Oh, a double can be golden, but it's usually more akin to that color there, like the ambery hue. But anyway, what do we got here? Crafted with roasted barley malt to create a deep, dark brown color and a full, slightly sweet flavor. Delicious with smoked ham, spare ribs, and tiramisu. I could see a Belgian double working for those three food styles. I could. But I don't think I've ever heard somebody go, you should drink a Belgian double while you're eating your spare ribs. Or your smoked ham. Or your tiramisu, motherfucker! Just fucking turned off. What the fuck? What do we got here? 6,000 people have tapped this in total. 5.2 thousand people have given it a rating for a 3.34 out of 5 overall. That is not leaving me with a lot of hope. 3 people that are on my friends list have tapped it in with ratings to give it a 2.92 out of 5. Again, that is not giving me hope. Let's see what we got here. From Nick Lowe in New Brunswick, Maxwell Stars Beer Reviews. He bought it he tapped it in at Nakawik Motel Limited. And when did he do this? 2024. Looks excellent, but tastes way too sweet. And he hopes the dark fruits are buried under a sugar bomb. Bought at Alcool New Brunswick Liquor. I really hope that's wrong. So Alcool New Brunswick is New Brunswick Liquor, just the French variation. Then we have from Jedaminis, Untapped at Home, a 2.5 out of 5. Purchased at Norfa Bazet. Doesn't give any comments at all, but he gets some cheers and stuff. Then we have Adam J. And he says, decent Belgian style double. Purchased at B&M Home Store. Where the fuck are you located? What the? Mersey Beers. So he's over in Europe. Okay. I don't always know where everybody on my friends list on Untapped is from. There are a lot of them that are other beer reviewers. There are a lot of them that have found me just randomly. There's a lot of them that have found me because of the beer review. Don't always know where they're all from. Anyway, this was, this is a 500 milliliter can, so slightly bigger than the Canadian cans of $4.73. This one was cheaper than most of the Canadian cans. I do not remember if I bought this at, I do remember. Ooh. This was bought at Urban Cellars at East Quants. It's one of those days where I left work, crossed the street, went into the bottle shop and went, ooh, I haven't had that while I was waiting for my wife. That's why my wife doesn't leave me unsupervised. I come home with beer. 6.4% alcohol by volume. A beautiful color. A beautiful mocha head. I was going to say slightly off-white, but that's more than slightly off-white. Like my beard after I do things too, that's slightly off-white. This is mocha. Nice tunnels being grown in there. Nice snap, crackle, pop. Looks the part of a Belgian double. to what I know of a Belgian double, like when I think of a Belgian double, a lot of times I think of this. When I think of Belgian triple, I think of more of a golden beer. But when I think Belgian double, for me, it's usually a darker beer. Looks good. Scent. See, I get like the Desmara, the Demara sugar, the Belgian candy sugar. I get a little bit of prune. Prune, Demara sugar, a little bit of grape. I mean, it smells like a Belgian double should, but ooh, there it is. That is very sweet out of the can. So out of the glass, it smells like a Belgian double should. Out of the can, it smells like the sugar bomb that Nick talked about. Me and Nick we're not usually exactly spot on, but we usually have a fairly similar palate. So I'm worried. Again, we're not identical, but we're similar. So this has me slightly perturbed. Cheers. I hear you, Judge. You're okay. Cheers. Oh. 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 I don't get plum. I don't get prune. I don't get, not that I'm not old enough that I want prune juice, okay? I don't get any of that. I get very, very, very sweet. And there is a earthy and slightly resiny bitterness on the back of the palate, but it's cut by sweetness. Oh. You know, we may have in the near future a co-reviewer on here, but he may or may not have a little bit of the diabetes. I'm glad that this beer was not one of the ones that we were going to look at together, because my lord, I can feel my teeth wiggling. Oh. And here's the thing that's the weirdest thing. It's not a bad beer. It's after over 6,000 reviews, it's not a bad beer. There's so much worse out there. And I think the worst part about it is there's so much worse out there. The fact that I'm sitting here going, whoa, my teeth are wiggling, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't care. It's an okay beer. That actually worries me more so than it should. Well, actually, it probably worries me about the right amount. Out of 10 on that. Will I ever buy that again? No! It doesn't matter how cheap it is. It might be a big can and it might be over 6% alcohol. It still do not matter how big it is. I am not paying for that again in my life. However, is it offensive and wrong? No. So I think Nick is probably right on the bubble with the 6 out of 10. It's an enjoyable. It can be an enjoyable beer. Under the right circumstances, that is an enjoyable beer. I'm just not saying this is the right circumstance. Anyway, 6 out of 10. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.